Hello Aries, Elsie here to do a reading for you for the week ahead. How are you? I hope you are well. Happy, whatever day it is. I think it's Thursday. Happy Thursday to you. One more day to the Friday, right? Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. If you are someone who is in Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, this could be a reading that might resonate with you. It is a general reading. Keep that in mind. Cross watchers are also always welcome. Always, always. All right. Thank you for those of you who always click here. I appreciate you so much. And if you are new, I hope you'll let us see you in the comments. We like to be there, exchanging information. Yeah, if I don't know you're there, how can I get your energy, right? I just want to connect to you in some way. Thumbs up, comment, something like that, please. Thank you. All right, here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me what's coming up on the week ahead for Aries. I don't know. I'm supposed to do that, I think. So we're supposed to do okay. All right. And we've got Sacrifice, which is the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. All right. Interesting, interesting, right? Oh, yes, 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 yeah. Rest and rejuvenate. Resting, I believe, is the way to the third eye, is what I think is going on here. It feels like somebody here has like maybe a third eye that's open sometimes, or when you really wish it to be. But I feel like it's time for your eye to be opened completely. And in order to do that, you're going to need to spend time in solitude. By yourself, you know, this person is sitting in the woods, right? By yourself. And I'm saying that it feels like you haven't yet opened all the way up, because this is a 6 and this is a 4, which is a 10. And I see it as a cycle closing. So I feel like somebody here is about to go through an awakening that cranks the third eye open forever. And, you know, the things that you're going to be seeing, I believe you cannot unsee. Why am I saying that, Charlie? Cannot unsee. Yeah, it's somebody who's going to say, how did I let that go on for so long? Something you didn't see there before, you're going to see now. And it might be courage. It might be that you are strong enough. You're strong enough to do it on your own. Somebody here is having some sort of an eye-opening experience here. Just listening. You could be dealing with a Leo. You don't have to be. This card to me, the Rest and Rejuvenate card, could be Four of Swords. It makes me feel like it's energy of the earth, though, because this person is earthing out by themselves there in the woods. So it could be earth energy, Leo energy. Power is the Strength card. Somebody is trying to find the strength, contacting their source, asking for help. I need clarity. But understand, when you ask for clarity, that's what happens. Yeah, this eye is cranked open and you cannot unsee the truth. You cannot unsee the truth, and it causes you to make a whole lot of different decisions. You move differently in the world, Aries, when you know that you can no longer hold off the truth. That's exactly what the third eye is. It's the clarity to the seeing, to the knowing. How did I let that go on for so long? The truth, of course, is the Judgment card, which comes right before the World card. The Truth card that's what we find out when we're in judgment. We find out the truth. We begin asking the right questions, or we begin listening for the right answers. We took this for granted, and we no longer do anymore, because we now see the things we have to see. The things, by the way, that we were not supposed to see until the time at which we saw them. You're right on track. There's nothing wrong. You didn't wait too long. You're doing things exactly as you're supposed to. You're right where you should be, Aries. Pull the card. Hang on. Oh, Aries, you're worrying. Yeah. So we have perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Look at all this purple. We're talking about the third eye opening, right? It's violet, it's purple. Yeah. I think someone's about to open their heart as well. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. It's perseverance. Aries, I think that you are probably one of the top dogs when it comes to persevering. Yeah. You know that gig pretty well, huh? It feels like you've been in worry of the truth, worry of seeing it all. Now you see it all. Some of you have already come through this realization or this awakening of sorts, and you now see it. You see it clear. It says here, I'm learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. It's such an important lesson, that is, about worry, because so much of our present moment is stolen by living in the future or living in the past, and we allow it. Right? We allow it, and it's taken from us in terms of worry, because we think about what we can't control instead of controlling the things that we can. So I feel as though someone here, the light, I believe, or the eye is open. You now see things for what they are. It is what it is. I'm learning not to worry about the stuff. I'm learning that the truth is that the universe has got me by the bootstraps or by the straps of my pants and is carrying me around, right? Whenever I need them to. Yeah, it feels like somebody is just learning the truth. The eyes are opening. There is a recollection here or a recognition of who I really am, as opposed to who the world told me I should be. It's kind of beautiful, just saying. I'm using for tarot. Okay. Aries, if you're interested in a private read, please look below. In the description, you'll find the yellow dot. And that's where you can book me, at Wizio. If you have any questions about the process of how I read or anything like that, please send me an email. My email address is there as well. I welcome that. All right. Here we go. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Give us more information, please. So somebody's eyes have been opened. I dare say somebody's gone through an awakening of sorts, or maybe was already awake, but the third eye was not yet awake. Was not yet open, and now somebody's seeing things in clarity, and I believe it's been because of meditation, manifestation, spending time alone, hermiting a little bit. That's where you do find the truth and your power, by the way. Yeah, that's where it is, spending time with you and getting to know you. Because it never is about anyone else, Aries, right? It's always about you and what you allow. We have the Three of Cups in the reverse. Interesting. Okay. We have the Five of Cups. So something's come to an end here. It does feel like there is a separation of people. It feels like something that was short term was meant to be short term. I feel like this is something that is ended. Whether it's a job, maybe you're on a term job, whether it's a job or a friendship or a love ship, we do have 8 cups here, which tells me that you emotionally disconnect from the situation. The 3 of Cups is in the reverse, and I don't often see that to have anything really to do with romance, but I do feel like there is a third party that's broken here. Now, when I say third party, the third party could be a job. It could be, a friendship. It could be preoccupation with going to the movies or buying too many shoes, or do you know what I mean? There's always something that can be a third party. Take it as it resonates, but we do have the 5 of Cups. Somebody's feeling terrible that it didn't work out. Yeah, it just wasn't for you, Aries. Whatever this thing was, it just wasn't for you, and you recognize that. And when you recognize that, you really felt the responsibility to speak up. The Queen of Swords is here. So you felt the responsibility that once you felt the connection you had to whatever it was didn't feel right or felt off, or you weren't happy there anymore. It doesn't feel like misery, but it does feel like, oh, but I got to tell this person that, I'm not feeling it with them. I feel as though you approach the situation in more of a logical sense rather than an emotional sense. Aries, this probably won't connect with everyone, but I feel like that when you get into relationships, that you get in for an emotional reason. But as you leave relationships, you get into swords. You start looking at things logically, start to weigh the good against the bad, and wondering if this is really going to work out. And it feels like you disconnect from somebody here, Aries. And you feel badly for doing it, but you do understand logically and with truth that this is the thing that you should do. I think it's because your third eye is open. I think you understand now. You see things that you didn't see before. We have the Four of Swords. And while this is happening, I feel like the reason it happens is because of sketchy communication with this person. It's like you can't get a hold of them when you need them, or they don't really answer your text but once every couple of days. It's almost as if they began playing head games with you a little bit. That the communication isn't there. It's off and on. And sometimes the communication can be quite curt or dry or without emotion. You're trying to heal that, though. You're trying to fix that, but it became very emotionally charged for you. And while I think that, Aries, you kind of try and deal in either wands or swords, I think that when it gets emotional, that's when it gets hard. Yeah, this thing wasn't growing here. We had tried to grow it. We were planning on growing it. I feel like you feel that this thing isn't growing, or it's not getting past the partnership stage. Maybe you feel as though you'd rather spend more time in a partnership and logical state rather than being very emotional about it. I think that you could be Venus and Taurus. You could be Taurus Venus, because that's somebody who moves really slow towards love, right? Someone who's trying to move really slow towards love. It feels like it got out of hand really quickly. Like the other person maybe fell in love, used the L word, like emotions were all over the place, and you knew that it was moving too quickly, and you decided that you needed to take your foot off the gas. Not necessarily end it, but you took your foot off the gas, and it feels like you move back and get a bird's eye view or a higher perspective of what's going on here. And you realize that this is a partnership. It's kind of transactional. If I treat this person a certain way, they're going to treat me a certain way. Like it ends up being, we text sometimes during the day because I'm supposed to give the morning and the evening text. It becomes ritualistic almost. And because of that, it disconnects. It's like we get too mechanical or too comfortable too easily, and it skips the honeymoon stage. It feels like it goes straight to swords and pentacles. Put the Seven of Cups in the future. So it feels like this does end. I feel like you end up cutting this person out because it's not growing. You don't see the value in it. It's the Three Pentacles. It's not the 4, 5, 6 up to the 10. It's the Three Pentacles. And it feels like you in your healing, Four of Swords, and your third eye opening, you realize that this isn't going anywhere. And so you open yourself up, I feel, to different opportunities. Seven of Cups, different emotional opportunities. But you're thinking about someone else. You're thinking about an Empress here. You could be the Empress, absolutely. The Empress doesn't have to be Aries, right? She is, in fact, according to astrology, Libra and Taurus. But this person is really all about abundance, is when we see this. You're thinking about someone in the future who has a lot of emotional opportunities. This person, I believe, is someone who makes you feel like you are strength and courage. The Lion, right? It feels like this person is the lion tamer, is what I want to say. This person is the lion tamer. Yeah. This person makes you act different, Aries. Whether they are feminine or masculine, this person makes you act differently because when they're in the room is full of love and abundance and kindness, and they make you want to act a different way, maybe more considerate or softer, or maybe they make you feel like you want to protect them. You know, the lion is very protective, right? And it's because you know that this person is the one for you. So this really got to you quickly from, I don't believe it lasts all that long. We go from 3 of Cups to the 5 of Cups. So it doesn't really grow past the honeymoon stage, past the, all the sparks and fireworks. And it immediately kind of goes into a place of, what am I doing? This isn't what I want to do. And I think it's after your third eye opens. So I think you do realize that there is someone who is chosen and sent for you, the lover, right? The person who is possibly your twin, right? It's the card of Gemini. The person who tames the lion within you, or helps you tame the lion within you. I feel like there's a song. Hang on, I'm listening to a song. I like me better when I'm with you. I think that's how you feel. You like yourself better when you're with this person. It's like this person wants to make you, or they make you want to be better, want to feel better. This person, I feel, is someone who feels magical to you. You're impressed by them. They use all the tools that have been given to them. And I feel, it feels like whatever you want wants you. I feel that this situation is coming up for you in the future. I feel like there is going to be some sort of connection with a twin, or with someone who you've chosen, or someone who's been chosen for you, the universe card, right? This is major arcana. So the major secret is there is a love for you. The magician, I feel like you feel like a certain amount of magic is involved here in order to make you meet up with this lover. I think you're right. But I feel like it's not without the realm of possibility. I think it is within the realm of possibility, is what I'm saying. And that's what the magician says, right? Whatever you are dreaming about in the 5D, it's time to materialize that thing. Wow. And what you're manifesting is communication with the Empress, I believe. This person is someone that no matter what you do, no matter who you date, no matter what goes on, you still keep coming back here. That's what it feels like, Aries. You continue to come back to this space here, where you're just, it doesn't matter who you're with, you're constantly thinking about the Empress and the lovers and the magician. How can I make this come together? This Empress probably has a lot of opportunities emotionally. Yeah, you're very different when you're around this person. I like me better when I'm with you. Oh, okay. So here we go into the future. Somebody decides to be vulnerable with someone that they've known for a very long time, a friend, a soulmate. They have some nostalgia with you, Aries, and you with them. And it is divine timing now for you to be vulnerable. That's the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. This is on the bottom of the deck. This is the future energy. It's time for you to be strong. Strength card is here. It's time for you to be strong. It's time for you to be open, get vulnerable. If you want any of this, that's the only thing that's going to bring it to you, is your vulnerability. Vulnerability is beautiful, but look, with your courage and your strength, we have someone charging straight into the 4 of Wands. It's beautiful. It's right there if you want it. It's right there if you want to grab it. It is beautiful. Let's go here. All right, so what I think we're going to do is we are going to go into the extended reading here. I'm just going to get some cards across the bottom here. There is some other information that I think that we should know for the extended. So what are we going to talk about in the extended? Well, we're going to talk about this worry here. We haven't even clarified this energy here. So there is someone here that is learning to control their worry. Because the third eye is open, this person feels like they are courageous or now have power to face the truth, I believe. They were worrying previously about the truth, but I feel it is meditation or checking with source and prayer or whatever it is you do. I believe that you've got your confirmation that you no longer have to worry because the universe has got your back. What else do we need to know in the extended, please? 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Okay. 9 of Pentacles, someone who is in their power, waiting in the future. Just listening. Somebody is overthinking the victory. I think it's you, Aries. I think you feel like this is over and it's not coming back. You're overthinking the victory. We've got the 6 of Wands in the upright here. If I'm going to be honest, I think that what's going on is ego. I feel like you are worried about the way this looks to other people. I don't know what it is about over here. We're going to clarify that in the extended, but I feel like there's something going on over here that you feel that is not going to get you the best welcoming. Something that had ended, something that you're overthinking. It feels like you've been sort of beating yourself up about how you hurt someone or how someone hurt you. It may have been in a third party, because we do have 3 of Cups here, but it may be someone in the soul tribe as well. So maybe you hurt someone who is in a group of people that you know, and this person wanted the partnership, or you've been in a partnership with this person before. And I mean maybe in business, not in love. To me, the 3 of Pentacles is very practical energy. So it's like we're on each other's team, working on a thing together. It feels like you two were in some sort of a working partnership, and it feels as though somebody caught feelings. Maybe you both did. But it feels as though what ensues after that is a lot of beating up of the self. I can't do this because I'm not worth it. It feels like a worthiness issue, or I've been hurt too much before. It feels like you go up in your head and that's where you stay. And maybe we'll clarify some of that in the extended as well. Let's go there. Thank you. If this is where we part each other, this is where we part ways. Aries, thank you so much for coming here and watching. If you want the extended, it is down below in the description. And if you're interested in the private read, in that round about that same area, you'll find the yellow dot if you'd like to book a private reading. Why were those words so hard to get out today, Aries? Wow. Okay. I'm going to go for now, Aries. Thank you so much. See you in the extended. Love you guys. See you later. Bye-bye.